worried about my thumbnails getting fucked. Come off my hand. I don't. Anyways, whatever. Uh, what up out there on the whole live station with 0 viewers? Yes. I just wanted to let you guys know. My phone asked me to gather all the pictures up in my phone, and it'll show me my best friend. Um, Unfortunately, that's me. Yeah, some more photos of myself, I guess, than anybody else. So they said, "Yeah, you're your own best friend," and I was like, "I already knew that, but maybe you could be my friend." Look, kidding. Anyways, playing with some like retouch stuff. Is it? Does my skin look appear softer? Or my hair a little crazier? I don't know. What's this mean? Ooh, highlight saved to your channel to an unlisted thing. What? Ooh. It's not supposed to be a highlight. I don't know what that was. Anyways, we're gonna just start a poll. Okay. Here's ask what is your favorite answer? Yes or no? But can't be both. Here we go. Yes, no, yes, no, yes. We're gonna start that poll. We'll see if we start a poll like that. Let's see, start a poll. Okay, I guess I just did that. Okay, never mind. It didn't work. I don't know how this really works. Hey, what up? Hi, buddy. Leland Padwell. Name's Jason. Venturo. How you doing? First time going. Hi, man. Mohammed Limbada. Kapdagu. Hi. Kapdagu. And that is unpronounceable, but oi piagi. Rashini Aki, hello. And Leanne Padwell, you good? Good as I could ever be. I guess I don't know if you heard earlier, I was talking about it. My phone asked me to oh, do you want me to gather up all your pictures in your phone to see like who your best friend was? And I was like, yeah, that'd be cool. That's a cool little thing that your phone does, right? And fucking popped up and it was my own picture. I'm like, oh, that's fucking a lonely guy right there. So it happened so fucking hard when I saw it. They're like, you're your own best friend. But hello, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Um, Washington State, Marysville, actually, Marysville, Washington. It's cold today. Where are y'all from? Oh, don't be sorry, Bedwell. That's nothing to be sorry about. I actually thought it was pretty funny. I always said I am my own best friend, because, never disagree, right? Anyways, Capdago Pop. What does that mean? Capdago Pop. What do you mean by that? The Beast. Hey, brother, how are you? The Beast. I used to have a friend who used to go Beast back in the day. How old do you think I am? That's a good question. How old do you guys think I am? Give me some numbers. I'll tell you if you're close. You think like 60? I mean, I look 60. Pretty close, right? I'll be honest with you, though. Go ahead and just give me some numbers. Ooh, 100. That's minus a little bit, you know. Love from India, bro. Yes. Thank you, India. Yeah. Love from the USA. I think you're at least 34. Yes, I am at least 34. Actually, quite. Thank you. 34 and 20 is a wonderful age that you guys gave me. That's wonderful. I'm actually 41. 41 years old. June 19th, 1983. Um, Here's a fun fact. My birthday, June 19th, 1983, is Kim Jong Un's fucking birthday. Yeah. Right? Oh, God, that's not something I should say, huh? You probably should keep that one to myself. I know, it just fucking keeps coming at me. Fucking phone tells me I'm my own best friend. If I can find out that I'm same birthday as Kim Jong Un, it's like, probably shouldn't open with that one, you know, on a date. Yeah, and it's no worries. I don't really care. I just thought it was a funny fact, you know. But yeah, 41 going strong. Glad I look younger. I get that from my mama. My mama is a Filipino, and my dad is Italian, so I'm a Filipina Italian. My great grandpa is from Sicily. Uh, Came across to New York, actually, from Sicily with my grandpa, and we were actually Venturas in Sicily. But when my grandpa signed our names into America, the A looked like an O at the end of our name, and we became Venturos from that day forth. So in America, we're Venturos. Uh, yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Venturo. Just in case I forget my name, you know, just threw it on my arm, you know. One of those. Hey, look at this. I got this like tattoo started, right? It's kind of a face of a girl, you know, kind of a ghost girl, and it's because I was ghosted recently from a girl, and but like, you know, when I slap my arm, is that domestic violence? I'm just wondering. Like, that's a good one too. um. Anyways, shut up. Is that like sarcasm? Shut up, or just you really want me to shut up? Because I can shut up. I can just click done. Actually, I think I'm pretty. Um, that's why I think I'm my own best friend. Maybe that's why my phone came up with that. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me live here in Marysville, Washington. Have really never been live too many times. I only have a few live things. I'm actually doing a little project here today. I'll flip it around and show you. I got this piece of plywood from down the road. It's 3/4 inch ACX plywood, and I painted it gray on one side. This is the other side area, and I'm gonna make a nice painting on it. I think similar to like my wall painting here that I did, and yeah, I don't, yeah, still not a Bob Ross, you know, but again, I got in trouble for that one. The old lady didn't like that one. But thank you. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Leland Pedwell. You're amazing. And also, I'm trying to figure out ideas about starting a, a fund for getting myself a car or a scooter. Um, I need to get to work instead of walking. It takes way too long. But thank you. Subscribe. Yes, appreciate that. I'll keep it going strong. I got quite a few videos out there. They're pretty funny. watch them. Um, DIY minifan is one of my favorites, even though it didn't get a lot of likes on there, but that's one of my favorite ones. And that is, yes, capo dog. That's the word poop that you just wrote, and you spelt balls wrong. BALS is not quite balls; it's bowels. When you put another L in there, then it's balls. So bowels it up, man, with your poop. And I'll keep throwing them out there. So also, I'll show you like what it looks like out here outside. Here, see, this is outside here in Marysville. It's my yard. Little pretty yard, nice little neighborhood. I like it out here. And let's see what else we got going on. You got oh yeah, you gotta have my ninja stick on the door there, because ninja stick is awesome. Oh, check this out. I'll show you guys something funny as hell. Dude, the cats. When the cats get all fucking crazy, dude, I get all chompy with them. I'm like, dude, the cats fucking hate me. I made that just for the kitties. Isn't that fucking awesome? I was gonna open with this. I was gonna be like, hey, roar, something like that. Quit biting the light there, little dragon guy. Yeah, anyways, sometimes he gets a little chompy. Yeah. The water gets a little choppy. No pun intended, but maybe a pun intended or two. I don't know. Anyway, and if the History Channel guy didn't have hair that was crazy, well, this ancient alien believer, professional, thinks they might exist a little bit. According to, do I believe in paranormal? There is slight paranormal things that I do believe in. I believe there's a lot that can be explained. I believe in the abilities that are beyond our just normal physics. Absolutely, I believe that physics, we limit ourselves to what the physics are in this world, and I believe there's a quantum part of this world beyond the normal physics that we know of, and we can go beyond our capabilities of what the normal is, I guess. What some would call magic or paranormal. Have I ever experienced a paranormal experience? Like I said, wouldn't have been paranormal as much as it was. I witnessed a UFO. It's pretty cool. It was actually just fucking hovering up there by the tree line when I was driving down the freeway going to Angel of the Winds Casino. And I could actually see through the little window on it and saw little beams in there. And I was like, I pulled over and I tried to get the phone to like record it, but it just looked like every other god dang recording of a fucking UFO where the little dots just bouncing. So it was no better than any other one, but what I saw with my eyes was amazing. But I was freaking out the whole time. Like, if you heard me, the voice in the fucking video, I was just like, I pulled over on the freeway and shit. I was like, honey, you gotta record this. There's people up in that thing. And it was just sitting there frozen, like up in the sky. It was fucking not moving. And that's how I knew it wasn't a normal airplane or anything, or it wasn't a blimp, and it was above the tree line. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty different. You witnessed a shadow on your camera. Well, shadows exist everywhere, don't you think? But was it an abnormal shadow which had no, something that the shadow should have been coming from? Is that what you're trying to say? Just a shadow out of nowhere? Stop swearing. Oh, stop swearing. Swearing. Like my. That's why I put it as an. This is not for children. See, I'm an adult, and I do speak with my mouth a little bit of a little bit of shit sauce sounds and a little bit of fucks and a little bit of shut the fuck ups and all that kind of stuff because I have a potty mouth. Apologize. I'll stop swearing as much as I could possibly stop swearing. Okay? Is that fucking better? All right. Stop telling me what to do about swearing, piece of shit. Jesus Christ. I'm just kidding. Now you got me going on that. See, when somebody tells me not to do something like that, I really like to, but okay, I'll stop swearing. I'll stop swearing because swearing is not even a thing. SWRING is not a thing. Swearing is spelled differently. Anyways, how about you? Shut up. Okay. Turn to another live channel then, so you don't have to listen to me, because the whole reason that you clicked on me is to hear me talk to you. So no, I won't. Next. Shush it. Wait, dog, shush it. Are you talking to? Oh, cool. Thank you, Leland Pedwell. Got my back. So yes, you had an abnormal Pedwell. And that's kind of an interesting thing to see shadows that come out of nowhere. I do believe a shadow has a way of being, like I said, that quantum world, um, where there's like dark energy, stuff like that, things that we still don't understand. That shadow figure that you probably saw is part of that quantum physics, which probably has a very capable explanation. Being that it might be a paranormal thing, or maybe something that we don't see normally, or could be an entity that's around us every day, sitting right by you right now. We just don't have the way to perceive it in our eyes and our minds, because we can only limit ourselves to what we can see and what we can observe. Wow. Well, I hope that maybe it was your granddad that was trying to tell you, he's watching over you. I believe that there is a way that the deceased can communicate for a period of time, because like my little cousin passed away at 23 of a heart attack, and it was not even the next day. I had a dream and I could smell him. I was hugging him. He was there. You know what I mean? Like, I knew he was there. It felt so real. And he came to the door of the house that I was at, and in my dream, by the way. And he goes, I go, why are you gonna come in? And he's like, no, I just wanted to let you know I can't come into the party and see everybody, but I just wanted you to know it's okay, And I was like, all right, that's cool, but like, I want you to come in and say everybody, you just died, And I was like, everything you'd want to talk to about it. Somebody who just died, you'd be like your best friend or something. You'd be like, wow, what's it like? I was asking all those kind of questions to him, and he was like, honestly, I feel great. It's not like what you think it is. And I was like, I was just overwhelmed with emotion because I didn't want him to go, and I didn't want to let him go. And finally he goes, I gotta go back to the swimming pool out of all the things. And he walked to a swimming pool, and the fucking water shot up in a big water spout, and that's where he went to the sky in a big water spout in my dream. And I woke up still smelling him and still like thinking he was right in front of me. It was pretty amazing. Yeah. So yes, you have there's ways that the deceased can I believe contact you through a period of time, just to let you know that they're going to be okay, and that way you don't worry. And I think that's what he was kind of letting me, not try to tell me not to give up, because believe me, it was hard when he died. Australian cricketer. What's said an Australian cricketer? Shane Watson. I'd have to look that up. He's exactly what it is, an Australian cricketer, like a cricket player. Thank you, Leland Bedwell. Uh, it was a very rough, but very wonderful moment because it helped me know that he was going to be in a good place. So for yourself or for me, English communication skills, because I communicate with English people myself very well. I mean, anybody around me out here, just because I use a lot of slang, you're not used to that probably. Oh, for you, best way to improve English communication skills for you. Do you live in America? Do you have an American friend that you talk to quite often? Or to understand American slang is one of the hardest things because slang can mean so many dang things as long as, and just in the tones, it can mean things. For instance, like, ah, shit, oh man, that ah shit means like, god dang it, that sucks. I don't know if you even know what that means. Oh god, look at this snot just coming out of my nose. Sorry. Or you could be like, ah shit, man, like, and it could be a like pretty cool thing, or shit, I just shit myself. That's shit. It can be like one of those words like in American language is fucking horrible way to like try to learn is just learning the slang. So I guess like if you have questions about your English, to learn the English language, I guess you could go to the Urban Dictionary with the words and get the slang versions of the word and how we would say it, and just kind of help yourself to a bunch of different platforms to Rosetta. I don't know. I've never really learned much more than a little bit of Spanish. And mucho gusto, me llamo Jason y tú. Muy bien. Baño. I went to Mexico and I had to learn a few things just to get around. Other than that, like, como te llamas? And bro, I'm not a native who resides in English country. I'm not in England either. But I'm in America, the US of A. I live in America. Right on. Thank you for backing me up on a few things. Subscribe. Yeah, we can talk again. Rohit Biwada. Rohit Biwada. Is that how you pronounce it, maybe? Oh, thank you. Much love. Anyways, yeah, English language is a pretty tough thing to learn. Even England, and then going to that language, the way they talk, the way the Brits talk, and that's, they say flat and all those weird words for house, and I don't know. I've never been there, so they're really hard to follow sometimes. It's just like an Australian can be hard to follow too. But I always mix the two up anyways when I try to like do my pronunciations and stuff, so I never try anymore. Well, hats off to you too. Or hell, hats on. Either way, subscribe to my channel if you can. Like, more subscribers always helps. Thank you. If there's anything else I can help you with, any more questions, shoot. My fourth time going live, I think. Kind of figuring out the platforms here. I got a bunch of videos up. I'm just a kind of a goofy guy trying to become something on YouTube. I really like, I like making people laugh. And even if you're laughing at me, you're laughing. And that's better than being angry or fighting with somebody or anything like that. I'd rather see a happy person, so. You say I look like Shane Watson. I don't know who Shane Watson is. I really don't. I'm going to look him up. But I've heard that, and I've heard that I look like, what is it, Spider-Man, and I've heard that I look like the Bubble Boy guy. So I've had a lot of different people, they told me about what I look like, but I got the famous space between my front feet. Thank y'all. And like I said, do the rock thing or anything like that, like eyebrow deal. My dad's a redhead Italian, so I got a just wonderful facial hair mixture of red, white, and brown hairs that make me look hobo-ish to the hobo-ish poor land. So I try not to grow a beard, so I'll keep myself trimmed up pretty good. Hats on, hats off, wax on, wax off. Road Bart, you look like Shane Watson. I really want to look up this Shane Watson guy, but if I do, then I gotta like shut down the live thing. Because there's only 4 people that are watching, but that's 4 people that I didn't know would want to even talk to me or listen to me, so that's pretty cool. I didn't even think I'd have anybody watching. So, Rohit Biwada. Thank you. I guess if Shane Watson is a decent looking guy, thank you. If he's famous somewhere where you're at, well, that's pretty cool. Thank you. Where I'm at, I've never heard of Shane Watson. So, it's like me telling you, have you heard of Crocodile Dundee? Pee Wee Herman. I'm trying to change some kind of famous to the old school versions of America, I guess. Do you know what George Clooney looks like? I believe that's what your name is giving me what you would look like. Or maybe 50 Cent. Because you're 50%, you said, so 50 Cent. What you saying because you're speaking too fast, bro? I want to be yours. Poop. Okay. Capodago. Poop again. Okay. No, bro, I'm getting 50% of what you're saying because you're speaking. So Rohit Biwada, where are you from? Again, I don't remember what you said. Where you're from? What country are you from? I don't know if that helped. And I do talk a little fast, I'm sorry. You're Indian, and my English is not much as yours. Yes, not as good as mine. Yes, not much as yours. Yeah, you would say my English is not as good as yours. Yeah, not as good as yours. Not much. No, it wouldn't say not much. Yeah, but very understandable to me. Yes, very good job. How's my day been, Capodago? Well, Capodago, my day has been filled with a bunch of stuff. I mean, what do you want me to start with? Like, I woke up Wipe the sleepers out my eyes. Realize I still have a runny nose today. It's driving me fucking crazy. And brush my teeth. I need a haircut. I feel like I'm trying to tell you too much now. I probably shouldn't get so descriptive with what I do in the bathroom. I am gonna stop talking now for a minute. Rewind that. Scratch it. Mark it with a Z. Go zippity doo dah. Anyways. I do. I have a lot of soul. I have, but I'm not the soul that is like, brother's got soul. I got a wild um, way of expressing myself. Yes, I do. And I got that. A lot here. Where's that? Oh man, you're making me all like self-conscious now. Anyways, oh, you want to see this? Check these out. I'll show you my favorite sunglasses. Only man that can sport these two. I'll tell you what, most men can't sport this kind of sunglasses. All right. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. Bros speak a little bit slow, but don't take otherwise. But don't take otherwise. What do you mean by that? Don't take otherwise. Speak a little slower so you can understand it, basically? Is that what you're trying to say? You want me to speak a little slower so you can understand? Is that what you're trying to tell me? And then wait, drip. Drip, drip, drip. Somebody called me a goat, too. Like I'm a goat. And I didn't even know what that meant. It means something like, I don't know, it's like great is overall something or another. I don't remember, but it was really funny when I looked it up. I was like, wow, they were actually complimenting me when they said that. I was like, you bastard. You know, because I didn't know that. I thought they were like being mean at first. Grasp too fast. I got you. That's what I was thinking that you were meant. I cannot grasp it too fast. So what you would actually say, and this was because I see how you're writing it and I understand what you're saying. You'd say that speak slower so I can understand what you're saying is what you would say to me. Speak slower so I can understand what you are saying. That's how you say what you're trying to say. Yeah, in English. But yeah, I have a hard time speaking slower, but I will do my best. Okay, so when I speak, I speak really fast. When I don't speak, I speak kind of awkwardly because I throw things in there and it's like too fast, or maybe it will be too slow. I will think about it too much, and then it'll just make absolutely no sense. Maybe it'll make sense. Maybe it'll make no sense. I don't know. I'm too poor to make sense. I like to make dollar bills, y'all. See how I throw those kind of weird things in there? That's English motherfucking slang puns 101. Anyways, you're subbed. Subbed. You're subbed. You're subbed. You're subbed. 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 I'm subbed. You know when somebody says I'm subbed, I know, honestly out here the actual slang I'm subbed means you're on Suboxone. I'm subbed, man. I need some of those subs. Subby takes. But exactly, bro. But what? But what's the black thing? Poop. Sounds like our butthole. Oh, butthole. Good. I'm subbed, butthole. Or butthole, I'm subbed. What does that mean? I don't even know what with drip. What? Capo Dago. I gotta say, you have a weird way of talking, even in the English language. Are you from here? Kind of curious. If you are, you would say things funny. And I don't really say things too perfect myself. So, bro, tell me a story if you want. Okay, what kind of story would you like to hear? Would you like to hear the story of, like, a true story? Or you want to hear a story about an upcoming event that may or may not happen or may happen in another reality? Or would you like to hear about how many scenarios happen in this brain at once? Because I go through 10 scenarios at once. Every goddamn millisecond, 10 scenarios roll through my head while I pick the one I'm actually talking about at this moment. Sometimes it doesn't come out right, but I tell you what, this thing right here thinks a lot differently than those things in your head. Because I've noticed that's why I was different in school. Some comedy type. A comedy type story. Okay. Let's see, a comedy type story. So I was walking into a bar, and then I fell because it hurt. The bar hit me in the head, which is not even a good thing. But I was gonna do a rabbi joke, but I don't really want to do that. Let's see. So how about this? I'm gonna tell you something that I've never told anybody on YouTube. Okay, this is gonna be a true first time thing, because really I only have 4 times I've been live on YouTube. All the other times are just little videos that I make, or little projects I do. So I made this DIY video of making a little mini fan out of a battery, and it's funny. It's on my videos. True story though, when I was making that video, or making the little mini fan, actually, I used a lot bigger battery the first time. I was using like a lithium battery for a drill. And the first motor I had literally just fucking caught on fire and melted in my hand, and scared the crap out of me. Almost caught the room on fire. Yeah, so I was kind of banned to the garage to make things with little motors and electricity, Not that I'm dumb or anything, I just fucking didn't know the little motor was like, limited to a capacity of, 9 volts, not fucking 24 volts, So I knew what I was doing. I just thought maybe it could handle it. I just didn't think it was going to catch on fire and melt in my hand. It was pretty funny. But that's true, and I haven't told anybody that. Nobody really knows that about me, because it was quite embarrassing. But now the live world knows, and all 2 of you that are watching. 2. Go to. It's 2 is better than 1, I guess, or none. So thank you guys for sticking with me. It's Rowit Buida and Capo Dog, I believe. Capo Doggo, that are still with me, or I don't know. You guys aren't really talking much more. Let's see, I'm gonna go for another one. How about the story of the tattoo? Yeah, the tattoo on my arm. Why did I get my last name put on my arm? Maybe it's I get amnesia. You know what amnesia is when you forget. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope I do get more views, because one of my best videos has like 30,000 views, I think it was, and it's only me like holding a screwdriver like it was a gun, and I had a background sound of a gunshots going off. It was like it was like clones, BG, it was like I was like at war in my house with this little fucking screwdriver, and it became my most famous video, and it was like 30,000 views on it. But that's nothing to the fucking views that I need. to become famous, I need to get 500 subscribers and um, some more views. Basically, I need to get a good, 100,000 views on some videos, and they'll give me paid commercials that I can put in, or products that I can talk about and actually get paid on YouTube, which is my goal. I would love to do that kind of stuff just for fun, because it's always been just a hobby and a little thing I do on the side. But like, wouldn't it be great just to be able to talk and bullshit like this and have fun with talking to people and stuff, and become actually something in this? Like, that's cool to me. Like, it's small time guy like me can become famous, which would be my dream. Yeah. So yes, please do, please. I have actually a few channels because I was kind of testing out but this channel with this particular one is my one that has the most people on it. I have like 160 something subscribers or something, 166. But I would like to get as many as I can, so please put me out there if you can. Just get my subscribers going, and you get me going. I won't forget you if I start getting checks. I promise you that. You just keep reminding me, Rohit, that you're there, and you help me become that. I'll make sure to get you something too. Maybe someday we can run into each other or something, fucking hang out. It'd be kind of cool. Go to another country, go see some people from here. It's interesting. That I get to talk to people from another country all the time. Like, that's kind of one of the other things I like about this, is that it's like you're across the world. I'm in America, and I don't even know what your climate's like, but it's fucking cold out here. Brr. Yeah, it's like, I mean, really, it's actually kind of a temperate climate out here. Excuse me. From my side, to improve your channel subscribe. Thank you. Yes, the way you can is just share my channel to as many people as you can, your family, your friends, and tell them this guy, he's a funny guy. Watch his videos. I got hundreds of videos out there you can watch, and I'm sure there's one that'll relate to somebody. And if not, tell me what you like. Give me ideas. I love ideas. I have no problem with constructive criticism, which, if you don't know what that means, constructive criticism just means tell me what you think, good or bad. I don't mind hearing the bad, because the bad makes me improve. Even bad publicity, which bad, even if people think I'm bad to watch, they're watching me, period. That means I'm getting the views that I want, even if it's bad views or good views. You see what I'm saying? Either way it works, and I like that. I like constructive criticism. I like to hear both sides. I don't like to just hear, oh, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. What can I do to improve? I like to hear what you guys like. My people that are watching, you guys are what make this possible to even do. So what do you like to hear? What do you like to do? You like when I talk about just jokes, or do you like just be myself? That's what I started out kind of thinking about, just trying to be myself right away. Don't say you couldn't do. Couldn't is not a word. Okay? You're human. You are a human being. You can do anything you put this to. You put your mind to it, you can do anything. I was taught that at a very young age by an old man, and I do believe that. If you put your mind to it, you can do it, no matter who you are. The language barrier is only a barrier right now. It's just an obstacle. What do you do when you have an obstacle? Either go around it, figure out a way to get through it. All you got to do is just study. You'll be fine. And the language barrier makes jokes even funnier sometimes, especially in America. Americans love to be like that. America's the most racist people in the world, okay? I mean, honestly. But people need to lighten up about it, that's all. If I joked about a black guy or an Indian guy or even cracker what guy like myself, who cares? Just everybody just lighten up about what makes it bad. Racism is how you perceive it. If you feel like it's bad racism, it's because you perceive racism as a bad thing. I think it's racism is just another diverse way of saying we're all different, but we all have the same things inside right here. We have a heart, we have a mind, we have love, we have happiness, we laugh, cry, we shit. And if you tell me you're one of those ones like Kim Jong-un that doesn't shit, you're some kind of like powerful being, my man, you gotta tell me how that works, because if I could get rid of shitting, sometimes I would think, man, that would be a fucking pretty cool thing, I don't have to fucking clean the toilets no more, like what? Anyways, it burns it from inside, because he's so powerful. I'm just saying, don't limit yourself, okay? Language is just, it's another way of just maybe making a joke even funnier, especially maybe if the way you do. Maybe if you said a knock knock joke the same way I did, but you say it the way you say it, in America it might just fucking explode as the funniest thing in the world, and just like my way of, maybe the way I say my stuff in America and the way my language is, you can't even understand half the stuff I say. Zippity doo dah bing bong boo, you know what that means? Nothing really. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a bunch of little words put together that I just put together. See, the English language doesn't have to mean something. It just has to make you smile. And it's an articulated language that it's very diverse too. Just like the Indian languages, I wouldn't understand it in a heartbeat. You start talking, hello, I'm from India, I couldn't keep up with you, I think Fluffy, the comedian Fluffy, he does an India voice very good. He goes, hello, I'm from India, and I drive in the cars and I go beep, 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 honk the horn. It just cracks me up. But does that make you guys feel like I'm making fun of you? But I'm not. I'm not at all. I'm actually just trying to mimic you. See, and if I'm trying, what mimic? I'm trying to sound like you. When I try to sound like you, it's a tough thing to do because I'm not around much of you guys, So all I know is the stereotypical version of you, which means like, I don't know, you don't probably know what stereotypical means. Look the word up, I guess. So that would be the only way I can really say, because I can't really think of any other way to say that. But the stereotypical version of what I know as an Indian is, hello, this is how I talk because I'm in India and they move their head side to side when they talk. That is just an American way of saying that's what Indians sound like, in India when they speak American. Now, if they speak their language completely, I wouldn't even understand it. Exactly. See, yeah, you get it now. Now, now you know what I'm saying. Hey, say, see, that's like Mexicans, but I feel like I'm butchering it, So most people would hear that and be like, man, you're butchering that language. You might want to just tune it down. Me, I'm like, is it making you laugh? That's all that counts. And if it doesn't make you laugh and you get offended, well, then you are one of those people that just need to lighten up. That's all I say. Take a load off, man. You just think too much. That's all. If it offends you, you think it, overthink it. Don't overthink things.